Okay. Have we started?
I'm recording.
Okay. Awesome.
On your lead.
Well, guys, welcome to the Life Sucks and You Die podcast because, well, life sucks and you die. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling consistent today. Would you say so, Dylan? Okay. We were able to crank out 2 episodes. That is more than I have done for a lot of my things. You can find a lot of YouTube channels with me on it with 1 video up, maybe. And I quit. But I'm not going to quit this. We're going to keep this going. Okay? I like to almost feel creative and feel, makes me feel creative.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You like amusement parks? I was thinking about that. I was thinking about today could be like things that are fun. Like amusement parks. Like when's the last time you've been to an amusement park?
That's a great question.
Yes.
I think sometime this summer, I think I went to Busch Gardens.
Okay.
Early summer, maybe end of spring.
Who'd you go with?
My family. We went and we did some things.
Did you have fun?
We did. It's a nice place.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a place I've only been to 1 time in my life.
Oh, yeah?
And it's like one of those things where like I remember going. I don't remember anything about the day. Okay. You're right there, brother.
Yeah, I'm right, man.
Okay. Okay. Thought we had a.
I'm chilling.
Thought we
No,
had,
I'm good. Yeah.
Thought we had death by water
I'll
there
let
for
you
just
know.
a minute. Okay.
It's always water that gets me. It's never anything else. It's always like, I'm feeling, let me get a water and then I just don't know how to swallow.
Do you ever like choke on shit that you shouldn't, like in front of people? Like I feel like I only do that
then you
shit
gotta, like,
when
hide
I'm
it.
talking to someone.
Yes.
Like that's important to me. You know what I mean?
You
Times
can't
I've been
like, just go cough. You have to.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
You know what I mean? Times I've been on like a date and I went to go drink something and like had a full on like choking attack and I had to bring it together because I know they were like, what the fuck's wrong with that dude? So. I wish we were sponsored by Blazy Susan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Blazy
One day.
Susan, one day, they got really good cones and they're pink. But that's the whole thing. The last time that I've been to an amusement park was probably about 10 years ago. Like I need to go. Like I
Really?
feel like it's been long
Okay.
overdue. That's a fucking lie. I went to Universal. That's how you start smoking weed. I went to Universal with my best friend. And it was my first time going. And I got kicked off of the mummy ride.
How'd that happen?
My belt thing didn't go down. But here's the thing that pissed me off though. Because, this is a big boy problem. And this is why I love talking to you. You're a former big boy, you know.
I know.
Okay.
I know well, yeah. I know
Put the shit down on me. He gave me the.
That's fucked up.
It was fucked up,
The
and like,
line and everything.
and like it wasn't like, because as I've gotten older, I don't get embarrassed as much, like because I know one, I'm not like a fat slob. Like I try to eat healthy when I can. I try to. I'm not just like so like. But it did suck because I was like, damn, dude, like I really wanted to ride it. As I was walking out, there is a dude, twice my size, in like American like t-shirt, like one of those white guys. He had an American t-shirt, and he was like 10, I almost said 10 times, 2 times bigger than me. I was real distraught, but I got a ride pass, so then I was able to go on something else.
That's good.
But it was kind of fun.
What'd you use it on? Remember?
Simpsons ride. The Simpsons ride, which, by the way, for all my big riders out there, if you want to ride something that is big friendly, Simpsons ride. Because it's kind of like it's not like it's like a seat like this. Like there's no.
Really?
You basically sit in almost like a row, and it's like it moves, but you're more or less watching like what's in front of you.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, but I went to Universal, but I want to go back again. It's time.
I've never been.
It's Universal?
No.
Excuse me. Wow.
It
You
looks awesome. This is like a cool place. But...
right? But I thought like you've been to like Florida and stuff.
Yeah, no, I've been often. I have family there. I've been to Disney a lot, but I've never been to Universal.
I think we talked about it. Like I always wanted to go because I would see the commercials about City Walk on all of my like DVDs. There would be like that one commercial like go to Universal. It's like my mom would look at me and be like, "We can go to Six Flags." So I made it work. We made it work.
They got Batman there. It's okay. Superman.
That's what I was thinking about today. I was like, I want to ride like a Batman ride.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to like which? Have you been to Six Flags?
Six Flags when I was younger. Yeah.
Did you go to Great Adventure or America?
Where was Great Adventure?
New Jersey. That's why I said.
Yeah. that was the one. Yeah.
That's why I said that
that
one.
was it. Yeah.
Now I went to Maryland. I went to America because it was in Bowie, Maryland. PG County is really nice. It's where the Boondocks was inspired. By
Is that
the way.
right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Woodcrest is Woodlawn, Maryland. Which is funny because growing up and I always heard like not so great things about Woodlawn, or maybe it was the high school. But the area apparently beautiful, beautiful. What was your favorite ride to ride at Six Flags Great Adventure? You don't remember,
I
right?
tell you, yeah.
I want to ride the. My sister and my dad, they loved riding the Superman Ride of Steel,
Yeah.
which was
That's the one that just goes up, right?
goes up.
Yeah.
And when we went, my sister and my dad, they went on the ride. But me and my mom, we stayed and kind of chilled on the floor at the gift shop because, you could die. I saw Final Destination. Have you seen them all?
I have not seen any of them. At this point, I've probably seen the whole first one just from like TikTok, But never once have I sat down and watched. So.
Have you seen the scene with the truck?
With the trees? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's like, to me, their biggest, like, everyone references that scene from that movie. But yeah, no, like, amusement parks are really fun, really cool places. There is this cool local amusement park. I call it local because it's not like a chain. It's called Playland. Mm-hmm. It's in Rye, New York.
Yes.
Have you been?
I don't think. I haven't been. I don't know. If I
was
did,
like, bro, you been to Playland?
I'm aware of Playland. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, we
well
gotta talk. I didn't know that. But Playland, me and my family would go, like when I go up to New York, we'd always go. And Playland to me is like your typical, like the prices. Why are the prices ridiculously high?
Terrible.
Why are the prices ridiculously high? The last one went to Six Flags, it was like $445, and that was like, so I can only imagine looking up right now, it's probably like 60 or something.
Oh, for sure. It's
Per
probably
person,
more. It's probably
which is crazy.
I think it's like 80 to go to like King's Dominion. It's like $70 or $80, I think, a day.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Something like that. Busch Gardens, I think it's higher than that.
That's ridiculous.
Insane.
Why don't you just switch that shit up? That's why people be going to parks. By the way, we're at a park. We're gonna be switching up the locations.
That's right.
So every time we film it,
Keep going. I just want to make sure I'm on camera. I feel like I'm not. No, I am.
Are you okay? It's like,
Just like, let me.
I thought this was
double
a banana thing.
check. That was like that. No, that wasn't a bit. That was just me. Yeah. I don't have a banana on me today. We didn't have any.
I didn't know. I was low key
I ate them all.
waiting for something. I don't know. I think I still am. Like waiting for you to do something.
In time.
In time.
In time.
In time. What? Are you excited for Halloween?
Yeah, I guess so. Are you?
Yes, but I feel like time is going by fast, and I'm not able to enjoy things like I was when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like there's a kid that I work with. I knew it. I felt like something was coming. I knew it. I didn't even know you had,
Clout goggles?
but just like
I
had
got-
those on you.
Yeah. I got a lot of places to put things.
I just,
And that's,
now I feel like we gotta do that. So no, I just feel like I'm not able to, like there's a kid I work with. Every single day this week he's asked me, are you excited for Halloween? Like, what are you wearing? What do what's your costume? I think he wants to be Sonic or Mario.
Fuck yeah.
He wanted me to be Luigi, so we could be the brush.
Really? That's sick.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great.
We would be the black Super Mario Brothers, me and this little boy here. He's the sweetest little boy. But, yeah, it's like I feel like I'm not able to enjoy it. Like, I have not watched too many, like, horror movies during October. And I feel like I'm lacking. So it's kind of a... Did you want to puff?
No, I'm good. I'm all right.
And listen, I don't promote peer
I get what
pressure.
you're saying.
I'm asking.
And I'll respectfully, I appreciate the offer. I'll decline.
Hey, but I respect you.
I got my own shit.
Lighter, brother. Oh, you got another one. You got another lighter. There you go. Now there's this... I'm trying to pull back. Now we're in the money. What's the last cool Halloween costume that you did?
Last year I was Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop.
Oh yeah. Damn,
That was sick.
That was cool.
It sucked because I realized Halloween was like 2 days away. So on Amazon the only costume they had was like a double XL. So I just bought that, and then I returned it like a few days later, so I didn't have to actually pay for it. But it was super big on me, so I had to it was. But
Dylan.
I made it work because I wore a trench coat over like the suit and stuff.
It's crazy how like when did you learn the whole returning thing? Because there's so many things that you do.
It's actually
that I'm like. That's such like I don't know. Where did you learn that?
I think I just learned it from like my family, and it was never. They would be like my mom would buy something on Amazon, and it'd be like 2-3 months later, and it would break, and she'd like, well, fuck that shit. I can't return it, but if I buy another one, I'll return the broken one. And I was like, what if I did this for everything I owned?
It's genius, man.
And that's where I'm at now.
And like I said, you opened my eyes. I didn't even know you could just go to Kohl's and...
Kohl's, and I mean UPS sometimes too. But I hit up the Kohl's the most. Oh yeah, there's a QR code. Show them the QR code. They scan it. That's it.
It's kind of fucking insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's but it's like... To me, it's like I'm stunned and like shocked because those kind of things exist now where you don't even have to box it up yourself and do all that.
That's right.
Where is the pizza from Spy Kids? Where you put the shit in the microwave and all of a sudden it made a big pizza. Or what was it? You put them little McDonald's in there and all of a sudden Big McDonald's came up. Where is that shit?
The dinosaur you put in the water, it get big.
Where's that technology? I saw at a party that apparently, I don't know if Elon Musk, I don't know what it was, but Elon Musk.
I don't care for that.
I don't care for him either. But Elon Musk had some.
Don't even give me a start.
It's evil Tony Stark. That's what I like to call him, because he's the only man I know right now. Probably could build his own
fucking jackass.
Yeah, but he had like a party, and he had these robots that looked like the robots from iRobot. I think he was even calling them his iRobots.
He's a fucking freak.
And they were making drinks. They were talking. This person was recording this robot and was like, how do you like working for Elon Musk? And the motherfucker was responding to him. Like, it wasn't I get nervous. I saw a video of a man or a dog that turned into a man. I don't know.
What?
It was TMZ, because you can't really trust TMZ, but I'm also like...
So he was a dog and he turned into a man?
It was like a video.
Was it a real dog or a robot dog?
It was a real dog. Real dog. And then I swear he was running. And then it
Like
man.
Amphibians, the books. You remember those?
I do remember.
What was that called?
I do remember what you're talking
You know what I'm
about.
talking about? Yeah.
But it was exactly like that. I showed the video to my mom and I was like, this is why I want to get a gun. Like, I'm not even guns, but I want one.
I get it.
Because what would you do right now? We were sitting here like we are recording this podcast, and a fucking dog just started running up at us, and then all of a sudden it was not a dog. What would we even do right now? That's what I'm saying.
I can't even begin to comprehend that.
Can't even begin to, So I don't even know how real it was. It was a video that somebody sent somebody from like Mexico. And I do remember like a lot, you gotta have the, I do remember having seeing those videos of like the hoax videos and like have you ever seen those growing up? Like the fake videos, like people make them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But also I'm like, TMZ is TMZ.
I don't know. I literally, my brain can't comprehend. A dog in midair turning into a human.
It was like, I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it was a situation where it was a folk video. I don't even know anymore. I feel like we live in a world where I don't know. Where this shit could be real, but there's so much other shit going on, and motherfuckers don't even care. They said aliens were real, like, swear to God, like 5 years ago. Niggas did not give a shit. Just because the pandemic was going on. But still.
We already knew.
But they were like, yeah, guys, since you guys don't care, we might as well tell you, there's beef. I'm surprised there hasn't been a world war. I'm not going to jinx it. I'm just saying.
Hey, I mean,
been a long
you
time.
said it, man.
Been a long
we're due. We're
time.
80 years.
It's kind of shocking.
Almost 80 years. Yeah.
And there's a lot of motherfuckers. We don't like a lot of people. And like, there's a lot of people that really don't like us.
And, yeah.
Most of it I get when it's our part.
most
On
of it.
our side, I get it. But some of these other countries also
It's just out of
I get it too, Like, there's still countries out here where it's like women cannot show their face.
And we got dogs turning into men here.
Dogs turn into men. Women that can't drive are like, I heard
They
about
travel
like
on the right side of the road.
Yeah.
Across the sea. What is they doing?
that's a little weird. That's a little weird. But at least they're able to drive.
shit.
I feel bad. Like, what if my girl want to drive? She can't even. That's kind of petty. Or like, I think I was talking to you about the situation because I saw like a TikTok where a guy was with his wife and did not see her face until the wedding or after the wedding. And I'm like, could you imagine going the entire relationship just this?
Yeah,
just eyes.
That's
You
nuts.
just see my eyes.
Yeah.
And then after we've gotten it done, the certificate,
Yeah.
then you get to see it all. The whole face. I just think it's a little bullshit. A little bit.
It sounds like it
Right?
to me.
I want to be able to see all of you the first day I meet you.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Pam that just walked by.
Shouts
Out to Pam. She's going to watch this. She's going to be like, did he shout me out? And the answer is yes, Pam, I did. I did shout you out.
Nothing like chain smoking herbal cigarettes.
I don't, it's better than.
Just you wait. Camel blues are coming. I got brand, color, it's all picked out.
Camel Blues? Why?
I got my reasons.
I think if I ever did pick up, which I wouldn't, because cigarettes on its own, I feel like certain cases, cigarettes are, it does its job, and in certain cases, people like, well, the people that are like pack a days, I don't get it.
Yeah.
You have a cigarette a week, I get it. Life is hard.
You said it, brother. Zooey mama. Whew.
Like, But what I was saying was, if I ever did pick up cigarettes, Newports.
Newports, yeah.
Only because, to me, Newports are like a New Yorker cigarette.
They are. Very much so.
Every New Yorker I've been around in my life,
Newports.
Newport 100, Newport Lights. I think my grandma was the only one that smoked like Pall Malls, and she was from South Carolina, so it didn't count. But that's like, did it just get like really quiet?
Yeah.
It didn't sound like it just got like real quiet right there. Is it the weed?
Maybe it's the weed. I mean, it's been quiet though. There's not a lot going on.
I don't know. I feel like it was like cars were going.
Yeah, I guess
there's
by
just
no
lot,
cars driving.
And then now it's like.
We should do one of these on the side of the road. That'd be sick.
That's what I'm saying. We should just keep
like a highway, like a major highway.
When I tell you the whole day,
80 miles per hour, and we're just.
When I tell you the whole day, I've been seeing different, but like the most random. Like we were at the back of a Chinese restaurant, but like
I thought of that earlier. I actually I was like, damn, that would be sick. Might be what we have. We'll see.
Like one of those like rundown Chinese spots. You ever seen like one of the?
Oh yeah.
Because they have the best food.
They absolutely do.
If they answer the phone and you're not sure if they got the whole order, don't worry about it. Because whatever you did get, it's gonna be great. Even if there's one thing in that bag, split it with your family. What's your go-to Chinese meal?
Chicken lo mein.
Chicken lo mein.
Love some chicken lo mein.
And just the lo mein?
Usually, I mean, it depends. If I'm getting with like a bunch of people, we can like mix and match. I get some lo mein. I get some like bourbon chicken in there. Maybe some sesame chicken. I love some wonton soup too.
Wonton soup's great. I'm a sesame chicken connoisseur.
Yeah. I think it depends on the establishment.
It depends on the place for sure.
Because some sesame chicken, I've not been a fan of.
You guys do you make it too quick. The sauce isn't as
it's not perfect.
Doesn't hit. I can tell the difference between whack. Because you know when you open your container. What you're getting. If it's like that, to me, good sesame chicken. Because where this is, good sesame chicken has this like, almost like it's not a red. Because I feel like if it's like a bright red, you're in trouble. Like if you open that shit up and it is the color of the rib or the rib gold tips,
almost.
It's gotta be like. No, I'm not even gonna say that. It has to be the color of it's like a dark red. Like when I see that dark red and like them sesame seeds, and them sesame seeds look,
and they stand out, and you're like, yeah.
That's when you know you're gonna get some good. If you open that shit, there's a couple sesame seeds that like they literally tossed the chicken in some like sauce that you would find at a like Kroger.
You're fucked.
You're fucked. Because that was my go-to. But also my go-to is bourbon chicken, but it has to be.
But it also
has to be mall bourbon chicken. I have to find a place because I've seen it on Chinese menus, and I'm like, is this really gonna be the same as that mall bourbon chicken that they let you try? That's the shit that I'm like, I'm going crazy for. Those are my usual go-tos, and then nothing, a little pork fried rice would not handle. What's crazy? I put on shorts, right? Because I was like, it's gonna be 70. Cold as shit out here.
Yeah, my hands are getting like damn. But I got that's a great segue.
Please,
I got this sweater.
Let me tell you something.
Benjamin Franklin, the Kite and Key, National Museum. American history. I've never been there. It's in
Philly.
Philadelphia, June
Or like
1751.
Okay, so here's the thing. You know. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say because I feel like it's gonna sound
This is
goofy.
a safe space.
Because I'm like, no, it is because I realized that it is in Philly. Because I was like, oh, well, maybe it's the one at the Smithsonian, but I'm like, why would they put Philly on that? But then I thought,
because it's I don't know. I don't know. I just found it in Midlothian, Virginia, in a Goodwill.
yeah, because then I thought like, you know, Philly, that's where the Liberty Bell is. That's where
he was. He had his operations.
Yeah. So I'm like,
Where he was doing his shit. Benjamin
you know?
Franklin, I think, maybe my favorite of the founding fathers.
really?
Old ass dude, was never president, so you can't like get mad at him about like slavery and women's rights. You can't, because you could tell like how great George Washington was, but then you're like, oh,
you find
was just
out.
flying kites and shit. That's
Yeah.
awesome. He was old as fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
That's great. But I found this. I was like, yeah, $5. I bought 4 sweaters on Wednesday
At the Goodwill.
at the Goodwill, $5 each. That's where I get
As a
most of my
vlog?
clothes. And I had 2 of them. They were like chaps, like that one I was wearing yesterday.
Yeah.
It was a chaps. It was super nice and comfy and cozy. This one's hella cozy too. Like, I think I made some good selections.
I think that's also why I want to. I think that's also why I want to get skinnier. Because I'm not going to lie to you. And I think this might be with a lot of bigger folks or larger folks, but I feel like if there was a bigger clothes selection, and like certain days, like I didn't hurt as much, I wouldn't mind this shit. Thick looks good on certain people.
Yeah.
Thick looks, on other people. But it's the same thing with being skinny. Like that's one thing I'm so worried about. Because like, I've gotten to a place where, in my life, no matter if someone tells me it or not, I think I'm an attractive person. So it's like, I also have this thing where I'm like, I feel like if I got like crazy skinny, like I'd look weird. Not like, like I don't know. Not like weird, but like, some people like their face gets real like closed in and it's like, and I don't want for someone to be like, damn, I don't want to hear that you looked better when you were bigger. And it's like, because my mom does that all the time. Like with artists.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not going to name them because I don't want to name drop.
I mean, they ain't gonna see this shit.
But how listen.
I mean, you can.
Was that the timer? Holy shit. We really go. Damn.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. So, I don't know why it does that. I gotta
I
figure
don't
that
know.
out, but I'll put on another one. Keep going though.
But no, like, there's an artist who
I'm gonna try and guess.
made you lose control, and even said things backwards for you to
I see.
think it's cool. And it was cool because until I got older, I didn't realize that it really was just the chorus backwards that they were saying. But anyway, my mom would be like, that person looked a little better when they were a bigger person. And I'm like, I mean, I don't know. I have different opinions, but there are certain people that I am like.
Yeah.
Like, here is one I don't care, because if I ever meet this person and they're like, I saw that podcast you did whatever years ago when you were, Rebel Wilson? Nah.
Yeah?
Nah. I wish, I get it for some people that got health stuff. Some people,
I get it, yeah.
I wish she would kept a little bit of the thickness on. I thought she was very pretty. I thought that she was, to me, probably one of the prettiest people in Pitch Perfect when I watched it the first time. I did. I thought I kind of, thought she was cute. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, but.
Interesting.
I thought,
Interesting.
Rebel Wilson, like, and they were trying to go for that, like, she's a thick girl. It's like, she was very, very, beautiful. And not to say she isn't now. I'm just saying, like, she lost a lot of the weight, and it, like, change the way that I view her. And that's what I don't want to happen to me. I want to like lose a whole bunch of weight, and it's like with you
just gotta keep it,
you fucking man hit it through the nail. Because I actually that day that I think it was the last time we recorded, I went home and I looked at your old Instagram. And I said, I mean, your old pictures on your Instagram. And I was like, yeah, he was a little thicker. But like, but honestly, you look great. You looked great then. But you look, you know what I'm saying? You got the stunner shades, you know, got the hater blockers on, clout joints, you know. You look pretty good. So, you know, you never know. I feel like you do have to maintain it, obviously.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I can get to a place where I could have
it's just
at least a little bit of it, and then
I think it's how you carry yourself and how you look. Like what you wear is big too.
Let me tell you something. That's so true, because as I grew up, and this is just like the stereotype, is that like all the bigger guys that I saw, like myself, they would wear like gray sweatpants. Like it was almost like they were like, I can't find other clothes, so I'm gonna wear like the most basic ass clothes. Not me. Me and my mom went everywhere. We went to fucking, and not to say like we went to everywhere, because we weren't like Louis Vuitton. You know, we went to Burlington. We went every motherfucking where.
Marshalls,
and I was I dripped it out for less, but I also was not wearing just sweat. I hate sweatpants.
I hate worn sweatpants in years.
I love joggers. I'll rock the fuck out of a jogger, because to me, somehow the jogger just looks a little, you know, it's a little skinnier on the bottom of doesn't have that fat bottom that kind of covers. I hate that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
god.
The shoe. Covers the shoe. I hated wearing pants like that growing up. And you know, like when I found out about I was so happy when I found out about the job. I bought like 4 pairs of joggers the first time, because I was like, man, I can wear like tan, and it looked good. And even this is a, you know, not a good way to look at it, but maybe you look skinny. Like, you know, you wear joggers, you know, it doesn't look like you have the sweatpants on. Ugh. Or like the sweatsuits.
Yeah.
Like I was never a sweatsuit person. I was never, I would wear a sweater, but I would wear like a sweater with some jeans.
Yes.
With some nice, you know.
I haven't worn like a pant without a belt in 2+ years, I think, at this point.
See, I
feel like, unless it's like pajamas and then shorts too, but even half, like I would say half, if not more, of my shorts are with belts.
See, like, I'm in like an opposite thing where like, look at that belt. That's a nice belt. I'm in an opposite thing. I should wear more belts. Even probably in the position that I am now, I should wear more belts. But I've also like, I don't know, like belts have always felt like they were like restricting me almost. Yeah. But
that's
I knew
how it felt for a long
it was
time.
like, I knew it was because I was big. I'm a big guy. I knew it was like, and I still know.
I almost think it's more just you just gotta get used to it. Because like even like, you know, when I first started, like really I was like, man, fuck this. But then it like expands what you can wear so much.
That's true. And
if you had a belt loop on that shit, because
it secures your pants.
Very much so. That's a big one. That's a big one for me, because I like my shit secure.
That's what I think that's why I because like I've always tried very hard, because I never wanted. That's another like big guy stereotype. It's the crack. Okay, you know how many times? Yeah, you know how many times I have like, and I've been victim. And that's why I feel so good. It gets so weird because I'm working on myself, but like in certain cases, I've come to terms with certain things that I was embarrassed about. I'm not anymore. So like I could be like, listen, I was a crack guy. But then I said, I gotta pull that shit up. And then I used to see other, like the cracks out. Yeah. Man,
what are you doing?
But you can't. I feel like you can't. And I always wanted to walk up and be like the courteous, hey man.
You can't do that because it's the lighthouse.
That's true. And then some people, they take it like you trying to be like a dick? And I'm like, no, I'm trying to tell you, but
see
your
your
crack
ass
is
right
out,
now.
dude. And this
You
is
got
not.
some shit in there. You're turtle heading right now.
That's what I'm saying. You
Nobody
gotta
wanna
chill.
fucking-
I have never been victim
Especially
of
once you
that.
get to like high school and
Yeah.
the ass starts getting hairy.
Yeah, I have been victim of crack out, and I may even have a hairy butt. But
I just shaved my asshole.
you did.
What time is it? About 7 hours ago, 6 hours ago.
You like got up in the morning and that's what.
I went into the shower, and I got the TikTok razor that I bought about a month ago, and I just straight up I couldn't see shit, so I can feel it now.
You can feel it, yeah.
It's something.
You feel different?
I feel different.
Oh, that's
I
good.
haven't shit yet. That's gonna be interesting.
That's gonna be interesting. That is gonna be a wild time, and maybe next time we can hear an update on. We can hear an update.
You will for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Give me a week. Let me process it.
You do whatever you feel like. But I get it though. I get like that being like an issue. Like you have to.
It wasn't even an issue. I was just like, what am I gonna do in here today?
Well, no.
And that's.
It's crazy how people have different mornings because I got up this morning and.
I mean, I woke up at like 11 a.m. too.
Oh, you were okay. I was already in like a fucking.
It was the daytime.
We were in gym.
You're midway through your day.
Yeah.
I just woke up.
Hey, I love days like that. I'm gonna go through that the next like 3 days.
That's great.
It's gonna be. That's why today's been such an awesome day because it's gonna end great. No, but I always felt like just because of your size, because you could still have nice style. Like that should not stop you, and it don't stop me. I'm not gonna sit there.
Look at Tony Soprano, man.
Look at Tony.
Look at Tony.
Now that I have watched The Soprano, I mean, I'm almost done, but now I'm damn near almost done. The man has style, and that's one thing I realized. He had his own thing going. You know what I mean? A lot of his, because I have a shirt that's like a Hawaiian
I love
shirt.
Hawaiians.
I love them.
I love Hawaiians.
I love them. I have a shirt that I've been wearing because it's like, it's got all this stuff, but it's so cool. Got all this stuff going. We got flamingos. You know what shirt I'm talking about. Yeah. It's got all this stuff going.
So much with that. Like, there's so much.
You could do so much. You gotta be,
That's my favorite summertime, I think, wardrobe thing.
Hawaiian shirts?
What I'm thinking I'm gonna do next summer, once it starts coming like short season again, because now we're going into winter.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start. I was at the Goodwill on Wednesday buying all these sweaters and shit. I think I'm gonna just buy a bunch of bathing suits from the Goodwill, and I'm gonna cut the mesh out and wear them as shorts.
That's kind of a vibe, though.
Heat, right?
You know what I'm saying? Because the pattern, you can really go some type of way with that, which is crazy. Because I was like, I'm in a point where I'm in like I feel like I gotta dress a certain way in certain cases, but I'm also like, on my off days, I'm gonna dress how I want.
Yeah.
But like, I also like to change up my style. I think that's the thing.
I like to.
Yeah.
But right now I'm in my sweater era.
In your sweater era. Like, I like.
A month or two.
Yeah. I like to. Well, usually when I can keep. When consistent income is there to change up my style, I love doing it. And now that it's
and that's why most of the time it is because I shop at the Goodwill.
Yeah, you're doing it smart. I try to do Burlington, you know what I'm saying? I try to keep it, but certain things.
Now I'm like, damn, I could just go. I get 4 new sweaters, $20. Like, that's big.
That's crazy.
Game changer.
And listen, I'm not knocking the hustle. I think that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that with like I said, now that when you're in a place that you can kind of change up your style and then not be like a crazy thing, like a crazy issue, I think that's and that's what I mean. Like with you went to Goodwill with $20, you got 4 sweaters. It doesn't matter. Like you really can be in charge of where you want your style to be depending on where your situation is.
Absolutely.
Because it doesn't matter if you have a whole bunch of money or if you don't have a whole bunch of money. You can go, well, and that's what I mean, depending on where you are. Yeah. Because me as a bigger guy, one of the reasons why I want to get skinnier is because there is such a bigger selection when you're a skinny guy. Like, I have been able to find a lot of the stuff that I like, but there's so many articles of clothing that I want to get that does not come in 3, 4, 5, 6, or whatever X. You know, it doesn't come in that. You have to really, like, for years, I wanted a leather jacket. To me, when you got a leather, you are bad. I don't know what it is. When you got it on with the right shit, I don't know who you are, but all of a sudden I'm like, depending on the vibe you give off. Because there's some people who wear a leather jacket and can't wear the shit, but they also, you know, listen, some people got different vibes, but when you got a cool vibe on you with the leather jacket on, you can wear a white plain shirt, leather jacket, black leather jacket, some jeans. Damn, what's going on with you? What's your, you know? But then you could also, you could leather jacket, you could graphic tee, you know, you could really go crazy. And I finally got one. I was so happy. I wore that shit. You can ask anybody close to me. I wore it all the time. I have one of my favorite pictures. It's me in that leather jacket because I look so damn cool. I don't know what the hell happened to it. But I lost it.
That's what
I moved a lot. It just disappears. You know, and that's another thing. Like, I've lost a lot of articles of clothing that I thought was real cool. I don't know where that shit at. But it's hard, like, but also, like, I have found shit that, like, I never thought as a big guy I would never, like, I'd ever be able to wear. Like, there is this sweater I got from Burlington. Maybe $12 for the sweater. And it was and I still have it, but, and this is another problem, is that there is a stain in it that just won't. I hate that. And I feel like it's going to ruin it.
I saw a beautiful sweater at the Goodwill. Yeah. It was probably my favorite one I saw, but it was just this big, maybe it was semen, I'm not sure. But it was some sort of white substance, and it was hard, it hardened. Yeah. And I said, I will not put that on my body to even try on.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm trying to keep the sweater low-key to see if I could find some type of, like, you could put this in the wash, you'll get rid of the stain.
Just
but I'm also
for
like,
technology to come.
You know, but I'm also like, man, like, I don't know. But it is a white, and I wore it to Brightpoint at one point. It's a white, like, sweater, but it is a tie-dye white sweater. It's got purple in it. But it's subtle. But it's so, like, it looks almost designer. And I'm like, this is at Burlington. And this is, you know, it's in my size. This ain't no, you know, when I find stuff like that, there ain't no excuse. The next thing I want to get on my big boy clothing journey is, I want an army jacket. I feel like I could find some stuff to wear.
Green?
Like literally like a camo jacket, but like I want it to be stylish. Like, I don't want it to be like.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
But like, I feel like you could, you know.
You could do
some stuff with that. I love being able to put an outfit together. And I've had like a lot of like inspirations for style over the years. When I was much younger, I don't know about you, but when I was much younger, my mom bought my clothes.
For a very long time.
And then I was wearing South Pole, Brooklyn. I had all.
My mom worked at the Gap, which I feel like we talked about last time.
We did, but I'm just like.
But I wore Gap. And like Old Navy, any Banana Republic shit for a long time. A lot of like cargo shorts and hoodies with the Gap on and stuff. Like, a lot of that shit. Yeah.
Did you ever get the cargo shorts with, and this is like, to me, this is like big bush. You ever get the cargo shorts with the strings on it? Oh, I hated them because I hated the strings. I don't know. There's certain shit I wore. I was like, man, I feel like I'm big. Like, dude, because I was like, this shit is so. But what happened was, after a while, one day I went to school and I got picked on real bad. But it wasn't even like real bad.
Yeah.
It was more like what the kids nowadays would call a read. I got read for a sales nigga. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Because there was this dude at my middle school, and he was literally like the flyest dude. Like, every day he had a fly ass outfit on. You know what I'm saying? He was almost a guy that he judged where you wear.
Gotcha.
You know, if he gave you you got that shit on.
He's fucking dudes now.
Probably now, you know, a lot of them niggas. A lot of them guys are gay now anyway, so it's crazy how that works. But no, but he was the guy that like almost judged you, which is weird.
Yeah.
But when he I was ready because I was like, I actually went with, like, I was like, I'm gonna, I feel like I have a good outfit on. And he would tell me all the time, like, man, like, hey, man, like, what you got on, bro? I'm like, damn, it hurt. I went home one day, I got mad. I literally went to my parents. This is the whitest thing I've ever done. The whitest kid thing I've ever done. I went to my two black parents, and said, like, I want new clothes. I need you to buy me new clothes. And I genuinely thought they were gonna, like, boy, like, what the hell are you, like, excuse me? But they were like, okay, like, is it like that bad? Like, okay. So we went to the mall that day. I was wearing AirPods.
Hell yeah, dude.
I went to school the next day. I felt like that dude, bro.
Oh yeah.
Because I had to go and I had to take control of my style. And throughout high school, throughout college, and now I dress myself. I know, right? Dressing ourselves.
You get that shit.
You know what I'm saying? And this is like
you get that polo.
That polo. This the work, because I was gonna bring another shirt.
Yeah.
And I was like, bringing pants and another shirt, and I got the weed in the back. I felt, Anyway. Yeah, man. But no, style. I have taken a lot of inspiration from style, and like over the years, like I used to do like really goofy things. Like, I don't know if you remember. Did you watch, like, God, I also have to remember your life. You watch Tosh.0 a lot?
Watch what?
Tosh.0?
No.
God, do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I even know what that is. Yeah. Not off the top of my head.
That hurt a little bit. That was just like today, a kid has said to me some shit like, we were talking about, oh my God, what were they talking about? They were talking about, was it Captain Underpants? No, it was the fucking Running Man. None of them knew what it was. Yeah, it hurt my soul.
Really? I mean,
the teacher had to explain it. I know, but I'm also just like, or like Captain Underpants. This little boy, he picked up. I was like, this is a great book. Like, you should read this. Like, And I'm like, he doesn't. Like, these kids don't know what the fuck. Captain, I read. That was my first, like, oh my God, I love those books. I almost want to re-get them, reread them, bitches. Reread Captain Underpants.
Captain Underpants.
My favorite one was the one with it was like this old lady. And she had like I don't know what it was, her thing. It was evil, but it was an old white lady. He defeated her too. He defeated all of them, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure.
At least that's how the books. It would, you know what? They should have humbled him in one of the books. I feel like that would have.
He was just in his underwear flying around and shit. That's weird. Hanging out with kids and shit. What the fuck?
They should have had him lose one of them. Teach him, show kids like you can, not every battle.
Not every battle.
There was good lessons in the book.
You won't learn.
You
won't move.
Yeah.
As Frank Ocean.
As Frank Ocean would say. You know what I mean? Right. You said that like he was.
That's the name of the song, Godspeed.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. I was like, huh? He died? No.
No, he might be. I don't know.
No, we're not gonna. Frank, no, please. Please, Frank. I need Frank for a long time.
Every day I wake up and I'm like, oh God, 8 years. One came out almost 9 years ago.
I know.
Soon to be. Like, what?
I wish I was able to, and I'm not even gonna say I wish, because maybe someday, but I also would not want to do that to my fans.
It's fucking.
Where I would be, like, I'm that, not even that, but he is that good. I can't even say he's not that good. He's that good that he can do that. And I don't think I would want to do that. I feel like it would be almost shitty of me to make fans wait that long.
Well, I mean, because right after Blonde, in 2017, he dropped, 4 singles?
Yeah.
It looked like he was gearing up another album. Did nothing. Until 2019 or 2020, he had, In My Room, all those, gearing up another album.
Nothing.
He's got, I guarantee you, he's got these fucking albums. He's just not putting them out.
He's just not putting them out. That's crazy.
Son of a bitch.
Frank, come on, man.
That fucking son of a bitch, he's canceling shows. He don't give a fuck, man. I like when I'm listening to White Ferrari and shit, and I be thinking about my life, and I'm like, wow, this song about a dude.
Okay.
And that's just makes me chuckle.
Does it? Okay, so you say you like the song because you think about your life?
I think about my life, and then I'm like, because it's not like he's talking, like, you know, it's just about love. It's not about a specific.
Mm-hmm.
But you would assume, because a man, you know, he's talking about a woman. But, you know, Frank
That's what I
Ocean is a
do.
homosexual man.
Yeah.
So he's talking about a dude.
Yeah. Do you feel like you relate to the song?
White Ferrari, absolutely. That's one of my favorite songs ever. I love the ending of White Ferrari. It's probably my favorite, like, moment on Blonde.
I could see that.
I love
That's
that
pretty.
It's just a nice little.
I'm a pink and white fan.
Pink and White is awesome.
Because pink and white, I feel like when I listen to it, it's putting me in the perspective of
I love
life
that
is short, and I'm
so
going to. I don't know why, but there's a lot of songs, like certain songs just too. You're like,
It's just like you feel it.
life is it's life, man. Shit's crazy. You want to go through something? Listen to that song while you're going through something.
That's the way.
That
every day
shit will
goes.
make you feel like you're going through it even more. I don't need to think about the sky being pink and white anyway. But Frank, he's great. I love
great.
Frank. Love Frank.
Love him.
The reason why I brought up Tosh.0 though, it's a show that was on Comedy Central. It was hosted by a comedian named Daniel Tosh.
Okay.
Tosh, okay, you know Ridiculousness?
Yes.
Tosh.0, damn near the blueprint.
Okay.
And almost, Rob Dyrdek almost stole the fucking thing. And I don't understand why Tosh.0, like, he didn't sue him, because it's the same. It was the beginning of, like, showing internet videos and talking about them and laughing, bringing the person, like, on the show. It was great. It was like a show that went on for, like, 10 or 11 seasons. I don't know.
Really?
It could still be on. I don't know. But he used to do this thing, like, in one of his seasons, he would, like, dress ridiculously nice.
Yeah.
For no reason. And he would add like an article of clothing that did not go. Like he'd be wearing like a graphic tee or whatever, and he'd be like, cashmere scarf, high fashion. And it was, I started watching that really heavy. And I would buy outfits for specific events because of Daniel Tosh.
Wow.
High fashion.
Wow.
And my high fashion, watermelon socks. Watermelon socks.
That's awesome.
Odd Future watermelon socks, to be specific. I want those again. I wish they would do a re-release, because I had them. I don't know what happened to them, like with a lot of shit.
When I was in high school, I had multiple articles of clothing that were Odd Future, but they were fake. I bought them on Wish.com. I had fake Odd Future merch. I had socks, I had a shirt, I had
It only goes to show how much, like, well, certain shit, you can really just buy the fake.
I've been on this shit for 10 years now. I've been buying fake shit.
You can really just buy, like,
It don't fucking matter.
you could really buy a shirt, a white shirt, and put the Supreme logo on that bitch. And niggas would, unless a nigga came up to you and held your shit by your tag,
They ain't no fucking know.
they not gonna know.
I had, around the same time, I bought on eBay for like $10 a roll of Supreme duct tape. And it was literally just red duct tape, and it had the Supreme logo on it. And it's just over and over and over again. You could cut into whatever you want with it.
What would you do with it, Dylan?
I did a bunch of shit. I had a Supreme shirt. I had a white t-shirt that I put it on. I thought it was funny. But everyone knew it was fake. I would like, you know.
See, that's funny,
So
you
it
know?
was like, because it clearly was, because I go to school and I just be like, look at my fucking tape. I had a wallet. I made a wallet out of Supreme duct tape. I had like a box that I just wrapped in Supreme duct tape. Like weird shit, you know? And then I only went through like half of it, put it away for years. And then I looked, you know, I was like, for fun, you know, like, what is this, you know? Like, is this shit still on eBay? And they were going for like $100. And I had like half a roll, and I sold it for like 60, 70 bucks. Somebody bought that shit. Like 5 years later.
Somebody's out here.
2021.
Somebody's out here faking with your half roll. Somebody's out here. But I mean, do you? Live your life.
I spent $10 on it though, and I used half that shit.
Yeah. And they bought it for 60, so you made like
Something
a $50
that.
profit.
I made an insane profit.
That's crazy for Supreme tape.
I agree. I agree.
Where are we as far as time?
We're about probably like 50 minutes.
Like, there's 50, like, how many?
Worth of stuff.
Okay. No, I mean, like, how many minutes do we have left?
I mean, we can. I mean, on the clock we have 1:30.
Oh shit. Okay.
So we can go like another 30-minute interval, if you want. Do like 15, 20 more minutes.
I'm not. I mean, it's up to you.
I'll restart it. Well, we just.
I'm down.
I'm editing the video, and the last file got corrupted. So now it's just over, and move on with your life. Goodbye.